Rich Swann and you're watching AMBY. My name is Rich Swann and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia, and I'm very excited to have Rich Swann on the show today. Hello.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
so much for joining me.
That's
I feel like I should say it twice. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, yes. You are very welcome.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm on a buzz right now.
Yeah, I bet. So you made your IMPACT debut here in Windsor tonight.
Yes, it was amazing. I loved it. I love Windsor, by the way. Like,
Do you?
Oh my gosh. Like, this is my first time here.
I was
and
about to ask. Okay, what is it that you love so much?
Like, well, first of all, like, I love the weather. It was a beautiful
really
day
good
out today. It's been beautiful out today. But then, not only that, to have that packed crowd like that and to have that energy all night long, no pun intended.
Right.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely a red spot for a town.
When you were in the crowd and you hear that all night long chant, do you just want to start dancing all over
Of
again?
course. That's why I did.
Evoke that. I know.
That's why, like, you
Every
can't
time.
help. You can't help but to
Yeah.
feel that groove.
And it's not
when
even
they start.
they're not even singing the melody. It's just the words, and you're just like, okay,
Yep. You
I got
gotta
it.
get it. You gotta get it in.
Whenever I see you come out to the ring, you're just so extremely charismatic. So is that something that you've always had? You've always just been a performer deep down, or did it take some time to get that confidence?
You know, I feel like I've always been pretty outgoing, but very respectful. But I just like to have fun, man. And like, if I feel like the energy in a room is not up or is not up to my liking, we gonna have
gonna
some
get that
fun.
out.
We're gonna get that energy out of everybody in that room. You know what I'm saying? Because
course.
that's just that, and that's always been in me ever since I was a little kid. Always hitting flips, like just because like it is.
Right?
It is very fun.
We of course discussed the very iconic dancing that you do coming out to the ring, also in the ring,
Yes,
even
yes.
during the matches.
Yeah, you have to. Got to keep those people hyped, like
Absolutely.
I said.
But is there a move that you find really gets people going? Because for you, when I think about you coming out, it's like the classic hand above the head clap. Like I feel like that's classic Rich Swann.
Yes,
But for
yes.
you, what do you think?
I think my signature dance move is definitely the beat it. The
Okay.
hey,
Yes.
hey. Because I'll even after I've done it already, like in my entrance, do it to the people, do my little split, like even after I've done it, I'll go for the test of strength. And it's just funny to make my opponent join along and beat it too, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody loves that.
Yeah, whether or not you actually win or lose the match at the end, the 1, 2, 3, like if you have your opponent doing that,
Yeah, I mean,
won.
you've won. You're in their mind. Psychological warfare.
Well, you had your wrestling debut 10 years back.
Yeah.
So when you think back to that first match, what comes to mind? Was it a good match?
Not at all.
No.
My first match, man. I wouldn't say that it was bad, but like compared to after honing my skills and traveling the world and getting to meet some of the greatest professional wrestlers that have ever done it, okay? But like my very first match, it was against a guy named Frankie Frizzo. And it was in Clementon Park, New Jersey, inside of a amusement park, and it was hotter than it is. Like if you can see on my face, I am bullets.
Both of us, and he's actually been physically active the whole night, and I'm just here, and it is hot.
It's burning up, but like, look at the sweat on my face. It was about 10 times hot.
Yes.
Than this, and yeah,
That's a lot of hot.
it was a fun experience though, but to say the least, it wasn't a good match.
Being honest.
Just got to be honest
Yeah,
with
you have to
myself,
be.
you know. It was fun, but it wasn't a good match.
Well, I loved how in WWE you claimed yourself as the best gamer among everybody, including Kofi Kingston and Seth Rollins, and we know how serious they are as gamers. So would you say that you're still the best among the people that you play against, or has somebody etched you out now?
Man, so I gotta be real. All right, first of all, like those guys, they're nasty at UFC. But when I came in with a guy named Struve, if you watch this, any of y'all know that Struve kick is real, dude. But I put him down with that. But I gotta be honest. I played the WWE 2K18 game with a wrestler named Jamie Senegal, and I have to be real. He beat me to shreds.
Wow, I can see the defeat on your face. It's like
It hurt. And like I play that game with some of the top guys in the world, and then online too, and some of the best players, and then to come to his house and then get beat like that. It was a embarrassment. It was in front of his dad, in front of his cousin, in front of his friends, and I'm like, damn. Boom.
You found your kryptonite.
I did. Jamie, if you see this, I want my rematch. We gonna get that rematch, and I am gonna beat you.
Have you been practicing? I feel like you've been practicing.
All night. All the time. You cannot get me off the sticks. All night long. I'm sorry.
Bringing it back.
I have to. I gotta bring it back.
Of course, coming into this interview, you brought your guitar with you.
Yeah.
I was even passing by the change rooms throughout the night, and you can just hear you strumming in there, having a good sing.
All jamming.
Always jamming. Is that the case?
Yeah. I mean, if you want me to jam right now, I can jam
I was
right now.
kind of getting to that.
I mean, let's see what I got.
I can grab the mic.
Oh yeah. This right here.
There we go.
That 12-string Taylor right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just hit that. Want a little bit of. Sometimes I feel the fear of a certainty singing clear. A squee-doob, a squee-da-doo-doo-doo, a squee-doo, squee-dum, squee-doo. Shaken me before, and it seems to have a wake. Take mass appeal. Lately, I'm beginning to find that when I drive myself big, squeeze, squab. Whatever tomorrow brings, I will be there with open arms and open eyes. Yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I will be there. I'll be there. Scoo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, scoo-doo-doo-doo-doo, scoo-doo-doo, scoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I got you squeebing now too. I'm gonna have the whole world squeebing. You just wait.
So good. Is that the go-to?
The go-to right there, you know. Yeah, especially when you don't know the words all the way, you know. You just throw a little.
You know what? Sometimes you don't need to.
You don't. Just throw a little bit of squeeb. You throw a little bit of squeeb, and it's okay.
Do we have a big Incubus fan here?
Yeah, I'm a huge I'm huge.
I had them on the show.
Really?
And I interview musicians and wrestlers. I was like, you were the perfect person for the website. We had them on, and it was so cool.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get Incubus out and that I'm a huge fan because I am that much of a huge fan. They're sick. Them, Hoobastank. Oh my gosh, those guys, Linkin Park, brought me through my elementary, middle school, high school, you know what I'm saying? Those are my bands right there.
That's amazing.
And that's crazy you had them on the show?
Yeah. I freaked out. Oh, because they're a band too that I've been listening to for so long. You know, they're those bands that just kind of get you through things when you're
growing up. Of course.
It's certain songs of theirs definitely.
Yeah. Follow me, one-line bird.
Such good tunes.
They throw them out there.
Right, once in a while.
Once in a while, I think almost every song's a banger.
That was a joke.
Yeah, I know.
For you, if you could hang out with a band for a day, excluding the three that you just mentioned there, which would it be?
Man, I think I'd have to say Kill Switch Engage because I know they're huge wrestling fans.
Yeah.
I'm huge KSE fans. Even back when Jesse was singing and then they switched and Howard took over. Whatever. And now Jesse's the singer again, I guess. So it's that band for me, like, that brought me through like some of my high school adult life. Like, oh my god, like, oh.
It's not just about growing up with music.
Yeah.
There's always a time in your life where it's gonna help you with stuff.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
You want to laugh? Also had them on the show twice.
And where was I? Like,
Right? You should just tag along, be meeting these people.
Like that.
There's that fine line too, where like if you name someone else, I'm not gonna say I've had them on. So there's the fine line between like brag and just being like, it's cool, we like the same stuff.
All right.
So if you mention another one, I'll just kind of like lay low.
What about like? I mean, no, I want to know now because now I'm gonna check these interviews out.
Right?
What about Crossfade?
No.
No.
Now you're gonna name like a ton of people that
I know. I'm just gonna throw.
This is not gonna work in my favor.
I'm just gonna throw out every single alternative rock band, every single grunge band that I know.
Oh my God.
Hey, if you had these guys on. But no.
Good taste for sure.
I do got some good taste in music. Now, besides rock, what else do you listen to? I'm just flipping it around, like turning it to
It's
you.
fun. It's fun when I'm asked the questions.
Yeah.
It's like I'm putting your position.
You know. I mean.
For me, I'm all over the place. Like I'll go one day to Motown, then I'll do some like Philly soul, then new wave. Like I love a lot of older music. But as far as new stuff, like there's a lot of Britpop that I really dig. I'm all over the map. Yeah.
Like Britpop, like
Yeah.
who are like some of the like hot stars in Britpop?
It depends on if you're looking at like older Britpop, like the Oasis. Like now it's like a lot of like Kasabian type bands, and I'm trying to think of like who you'd loop in with them, but I don't know. It's a lot of just stuff from obviously across the pond.
Oasis, they did so maybe you're gonna be the one. Yeah.
Wonderwall.
Wonderwall.
Yeah.
So they're considered Britpop.
I mean, they're like the pioneers of pretty much when you ask people like a lot of British music as far as like the alternative stuff goes.
Nice. I didn't really know that. Okay.
Oasis.
All right. Well, you learn something new every day. You know.
I learned about Scuba-Doo-Doos, and you're learning a little bit about Oasis.
Yeah, of course.
Right? It's a trade-off.
It's a trade-off. We are here.
Well, just to wrap things up, because I feel like we've covered the music, the wrestling, we even had some singing and playing. Anything you want to leave with your fan base? Because it's just been amazing to see how it's grown.
I would just like to say thank you for supporting me. We're going to just go out and we're going to show everybody why we got the most charisma, athleticism, and raw talent. Follow me on Twitter at GottaGetSwan and hit me up on Facebook or something like that. And I don't know if you're feeling froggy, my email's out on my Twitter. Email me too. Like, ask me anything.
He's available through all social platforms, so reach out. Since you're so open with your fans, just sneaking in one last question. Have you ever received like some super weird things from people? Since you are like, hey, reach out, say whatever, ask me questions, and you're like super weird things thrown your way.
Man, I can't even really recall. And now that like I'm sitting here trying to think, has there been
Always the case, right? In the
weird?
moment. Hey, if there isn't, you're lucky.
Well, in Japan, a lot of fans would give me underwear as a present for some reason.
Like
I don't
men's
know. Like men's underwear. Yeah.
Strange.
Literally. I'm on the underwear, please.
That's
Okay,
strange.
what you trying to say? Like, I don't know but like, yeah, that is true. That's probably the strangest thing. But other than that, I can't really think off the top of my head.
Okay, no complaints. That's good.
It's all right.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for joining me. I
Thank
really
you for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
Finally able to make this happen. I'm stoked.
Yes, thank you for having me.
It's
I
an
know I've
absolute
been
pleasure.
sweating all over the place, but it's hot.
Hey, I'm here with you doing it, so it's all right.
Awesome.
And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at aliciatute.com for all exclusive interviews and features. See ya.